Hello. So your target for this video is to make sure you understand place value out to the hundreds place. So place value, I have a place value chart here. And in my ones place, I have a 4. So 4 ones, you can see the 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. Those kind of look like the little, the manipulatives you use sometimes. Sometimes people call them bits. Okay, so those are 4 ones, 4 single pieces. We also have 4 ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 4 ones. We just call it 4, which should be something you're familiar with, right? So let's move on to tens. So now my 3 is in the tens place, and my tens, this is 10 of those original little pieces hooked together. So there are 10 of those single blocks put together. So 3 tens. And we also over here have full columns. That is 10 dots. So 3 rows of 10. So 3 tens makes 30. And I've got no ones here because all the ones went into making my 3 groups of 10. So 3 tens is 30. And you notice it is 1 spot over from the ones place. That's the tens place. So what if we put those 3 tens and 4 ones together? So we've got 3 tens, 4 ones. And over here you can see my 3 tens is 30 and my 4 ones is just 4. And we can add it together and that is 34. So 3 tens, 4 ones, 30 plus 4 is 34. So you might want to pause the video and kind of take a look at all the things going on here. Make sure that you understand how what's in the place value chart here is related to my array over here and the words on the bottom. Just take a minute and make sure all that makes sense, that you get why this is happening. Okay, so you've paused, right? So now imagine what's going to happen if we move to hundreds. What will my picture look like? Like, how many of these little dots will I have to fill in? What do you think will happen? So I'm going to add in 2 hundreds here next. Predict. What are we going to see? What are we going to see as far as the place value chart? What are we going to see as far as the picture over here? What kind of words are we going to add? Have yourself a guess. And if you need a minute to think about it, pause the video again. If you think you've got it, then let's go. Let's take a look. So here's my 200s. I got 200s in the hundreds place. We are 1 over from the tens place, right? Lots of times people call these flats, like you may have heard, flats, skinnies, and bits. Flats, skinnies, bits, hundreds, tens, ones. And the hundreds, each of these flat pieces is 10 of these guys. So we have 10 of those, 10 of these hooked together to make 100. So 200s. And my 200s, they're the reds, right? There is 100 dots. You can see it kind of looks like a flat. It's the full flat thing. So there are my 200s. So 200s. So we had to add in. We couldn't fit them in our original array. So now I've got 200s, 3 tens like before. So there's my 200, 3 tens, which was 30, and my 4 ones all together. That is 234, right? 234. And you can see with the colors, that little 2 there, that's the smallest digit. But since it's in the hundreds place, it's worth 100 dots. So even though the 2 is the smallest digit of all these 3, 2, 3, 4, it's worth more because it's in the hundreds place. So again, stop, make sure that makes sense. Make sure that it makes sense that when there's a 2 in the hundreds place, we're talking about a full 100 pieces, a full 100 ones. And make sure that makes sense with the tens and the ones too. Study this picture for a minute. Make sure it all makes sense. So there you have it. You've got place value for ones, tens, and hundreds. And next time maybe we'll show thousands. Think to yourself, what would 1,000 look like? How do I even have room to put 1,000 dots on here? Something to think about for next time. All right, thanks for watching.